So it states that, Dear Prudence, termination of your employment. We regret to inform you that your employment with the firm shall be terminated on 16th August 2020. Well, it was terminated 31st August because they said they were not going to pay from 1st to 16th. So, does anybody notice any new thing around? If yes, please comment. Comment. Local woman is in a new place. Guess where? Hi, local woman is in a new place. So guess where? I'm so excited, guys. I moved. Finally. International. International. So, guys, this vlog is an emotional one and a very exciting one for me. So, if you want to hear and see everything that I have to say, please keep watching. Oh, I am coming back. The beauty of this place. Oh my god. I moved on 26th, August 26th. I left Nigeria August 26th. Hey, God. Throughout that weekend, I was so cranky. I cried because I didn't come with my husband or my son. I moved alone first. I cried. Hey guys, I'm making this video in the taxi and I'm going to pick my husband. Okay, finally arrived. Like, I'm going to give you guys long gist. So when we were fighting last year, he was supposed to come last month, but he couldn't make it because when we were fighting last year, I threw his passport inside fire. I was so angry. It was very bad of me. So he could not fly. Crazy. But finally, today, I see my eyes. I did not sleep. Even my hair self. I tried to brush my hair, but I just needed to leave the house. I don't care how I'm looking. I just want to go see my husband. I missed him so much. It's been, as this is the longest time ever that we have stayed away from each other. 4 years plus that we have been married. My baby finally made it. Say hello, babe.
Hello, guys.
Local man takes over DXB. It's what he said now. What did you think?
Well, that's it. That's what I said.
Say what you said.
I said I'm just trying to promote myself.
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while. If you see my face for the first time, welcome. My name is Prudence Apinoko and I'm a Nigerian YouTuber currently based in I beg, where am I based now? I'm baseless. I'm just a Nigerian YouTuber. Let me just stay. Oh yeah, so guys, I just wanted to fill you guys up in with what's going on with me, and yeah, that's basically it. So this is a life update, as a major life update, guys. You guys know that I always keep it real on my channel. I like to always carry you guys along. You guys are my family, you know, so I like to just, you know, keep you guys abreast, keep you guys up to date to know what's happening with me. So if you have been following up, if you have been a gang member, you know that I've been here in Dubai, UAE for a year now, and it's been an amazing journey. I'm thankful for how far God has brought me. I'm thankful that He has never left me stranded. Like, I came in here in August, in October I already started working, and I was here alone for some time because that was a decision me and my husband had to take. Like, I have a skill, he doesn't, aside from his law, law certificates, you know. And we both felt that I'll be more of an advantage if I come first, you know. So Plus, it was actually cooking that made me come here at first, but then I came in and I saw that there were better opportunities, and then I decided to, plus my cooking, plus the makeup and all that. So I know I'm rambling, I'm blabbing. Okay, so at the second month of being here, I got a job. I was still here by myself. My husband was back home in Nigeria, precisely in Warri, and my son. So in December, my husband was supposed to come, but then we had a fight previously that made me burnt his passport, and we just didn't pay attention to changing or getting a new passport. We thought that because he wasn't so burnt, he would be able to use a fly. So he got to the airport and then he couldn't fly with it, so he couldn't make his trip. All this money wasted. We had to plan for another trip again in January. So in January, he joined me. And you guys know that already pandemic was already brewing up, like from all the November, December. I think it was majorly in December-ish. And you guys know that this place is a tourist place. And so already the economy was already one kind. Even when we came in, the economy was one kind, and they were actually dependent on the 2020, what's it called? 2020 Expo. If you guys know the UAE, they were going to have the Dubai Expo, Expo 2020, and it was going to actually help the economy a great deal. So it was a fine time to be here as well. So in January, my husband came in and our son was still left back home. And we're planning, human beings will always plan. We're planning that by April, May, my son would have joined us. By that time, my husband would have been gainfully employed. And we had a few arrangements for a job, but because of the delay, he couldn't meet up with the job and all that. And by the time he came, the spot was filled up already. And he went for a few interviews here and there, but none was actually futile. So Bros was unemployed till the lockdown. Lockdown now happened. Gang. So when the lockdown happened now, nobody obviously is employing. Though was it in May? I think in May he had this interview that we were so hopeful that he already got this job, because here once they call you for interview twice, you're hopeful that you don't bag them. So I was still, we had to go through the lockdown, unpaid salary, and I'm new here. It's not like my leg is not very strong and all that. We had church supporters, we had friends, we had family members, everybody was really there for us, helping us, because by the second month already it was so tough, because it's not like my salary is a lot, and having the both of us here, the accommodation here is very expensive, talking about feeding, transportation. So I wasn't really able to save, so sustaining us was really, God indeed was our source, because before you look, money used to just finish like wildfire. Yeah, so I'm rambling. You guys, I just hope you guys are understanding what I'm saying. So fast forward to the lockdown was for 3 months. For us, the lockdown started in March. I was still going to work I worked till the end of March and April. So lockdown started March 24th, and 25th I was home till June. So it was April, May, and then in June 14th, I started working again. And I'm going to leave that video in the description box where my company called me and I was excited and everything. So in June, when we got back, you guys know that I work in makeup, and makeup, like in the retail, the business has been so bad, and my company is not such a big one, I'll say, and they couldn't really take the blow. And well, we thought we were going to survive. I was put on a 50% salary slash. We thought we were going to survive it, but then we obviously didn't, and it was really tough, and they dropped a lot of people. I thought I was not going to be among them, But then it was sad. Like, I didn't expect it to. I did not expect it. I didn't even envisage it that, okay, Prudence, it's so time. I was even, me and my husband were already saying that if he stays here for some time after the lockdown and he still doesn't get a job, he will go back home while I work here for a few months. We'll raise some money and then I would come back to join him back home, or we'll plan to move to another place. That was the plan, you know. But all of a sudden, baby girl got this letter, and it wasn't even just the letter. At first, my manager just called me that let's have a meeting, and then I went. At the meeting, they were not saying, you know, things have been very bad, you know this, you know that. Right? But a few days before then, I had this unsettlement in my spirit, and whenever I have unsettlement like that, I know that something is coming, and I just stay prayed up. I just try to stay in a very good place. So whatever it is that's coming, my mind is ready for it, you know. And that period, I was unsettled, I was restless, like I was just having unnecessary mood swings. But I saw myself every time I broke down into prayers, I broke down into speaking in tongues, I broke down into singing. Like I was always singing songs of thanksgiving. I'm like, what is coming? What is happening? You know, I was telling my husband, I said, I don't understand though. And before then, my husband had dreamed that he saw us back home in Nigeria. He saw it twice, and if my husband, if he dream and he just tell me, say, baby, his dreams are not dreams, they are revelations, because he has been dreaming our life. No, God has been revealing our lives to him, like every step of the way. A lot has happened that once he just wakes up and tell me, babe, this. I just, before I say, I beg you, don't come again, to save the dreamer. But then we now know that it's God who shows him these things via dreams, you know. And it was so real that he told me twice, and I'm like, now you know this kind of dream is a dream. So, but then again, I think by the second time he told me about the dream, I'm like, if it's God's will, no wahala. And after all, myself, I want to go and see my child. It's been so long, a year. Picking when busy now, only the picking I get now. Maybe say I got another picking for another place. Like me and Adra, if you've been on my channel since last year that I started the channel, you will know that I'm very attached to my son. And yeah, so guys, well, let me read the letter to you guys. So the name of my company, my company holds 4 different brands, and I work with one of the brands, which is a franchise from France. Yes, so I work with Vice Art, and I'm the makeup artist and beauty advisor, whatever. So this is the letter. Can you guys see? Termination of employment. Let me read it. So it states that, dear termination of your employment, we regret to inform you that your employment with the firm shall be terminated on 16th August 2020. Well, it was terminated 31st August. Because they said they were not going to pay from 1st to 16th. So, say for the reason the company has decided to remove offline counters at the stores you are currently working at due to low revenue and higher maintenance. The reason you were hired is to work as a full-time beauty advisor at the Mall of the Emirates Faces store, and due to the current situation, they are now allowing us to keep a full-time staff at the store despite several requests we have made to the store. Because now there's this new regulation, they don't want anybody to fall sick. So you work 5 days and then you self-isolate 5 days. And well, my company didn't like it. So therefore, we would have to terminate your services, and this letter is your 1 month notice. Because here in the UAE, the law is that if you want to terminate anybody, you have to give them 1 month notice. So this is their so-called 1 month notice. It wasn't up to a month. Like, it wasn't a 1 month notice anyway. So it said, we as a company would like to extend our support by not canceling your visa that they have already cancelled until your flight resumes back to your country of destination, or you get recruited by another company. Who is hiring in this time? Nobody's hiring anybody now. However, you'll be working with us till the next 30 days with 50% of the salary as agreed. Like, I've been on 50% since we resumed, so they didn't want to even increase it, even with the fact that they were terminating me. So let me get to the read tea. So me and I said, okay, no wahala now. And I asked them that, so now you guys are terminating me. So based on the contract that we have, it states that I was supposed to work with you guys for 2 years, and then if any of us breaches the contract, we're supposed to pay each other. So now you have breached contracts now. After my payments. They started dancing at that school, guys. Like, they started doing like this. They refused to pay. They said that they stated that I'm still on 50% till July, and July is when they are terminating me. So if it was the next month, they would have been able to pay 100%, but it's a signed agreement, blah 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 blah. I was so pissed. I cried. Like, I didn't even know I was going to cry over it, but I already had hopes that, okay, with the calculation, my salary is a certain amount. That if you give me 100% of that salary times 3 months, it says that if you terminate somebody before the end of their contract, you have to pay them 3 months salary, and then the salary of that month which they worked, and then flight ticket to their country. So that's what I was supposed to get. So as human being, I don't calculate time. I say, bad as the bad. If I collect that money now, which is my gratuity, if I collect them, go back Nigeria, I'll be able to get a place, me and my husband, we can settle in nicely. But they now changed it for me, guys. Like, even to collect the 50% salary was a big struggle, guys. But I had to even go to More. More is like the, what's it called? The government, the labor government, like where you go to make complaint if your employer or your employee is not doing well. So I made complaints. The thing was dragging, and I just didn't feel led to fight with them, because already when they called us, my company now lied on the phone that they did not terminate me, or that they changed me to another place I refused to go. Like, the drama was so crazy, guys. Like, I just felt so exhausted. I just told my husband, you know what, let's just close this case and just go home with whatever we have. And guys, that's why I just ended the case. So it took me a long time before I could even tell my mom that, mommy, see you, I've lost my job. Like, my husband was saying, tell them. I said, how do I tell these people? I want to tell them this thing. And then I started to tell those that were close to me first. I'm like, okay, see what has happened, though. See what's And yeah, so I'm sure that by the time this video will be up, we'll already be in Nigeria. Like, if you have been on my live stream, I've said it before on my live stream that I lost my job, but I didn't give you guys details. And yeah, so not a lot of people used to be on my live stream. So yeah, so guys, this girl is unemployed, and my husband is also unemployed. And we have a kid. We are going back to Nigeria to start all over again. Well, we got to this place where we just felt like this is God's plan, and he never leaves us stranded. He never leaves us without a purpose. He never leaves us. He will not leave us aiming around, like walking aimlessly, So I believe and I trust God that He will make a way. I know He will open doors. I know He will cause provision. He will cause us mighty success. He that has already brought us this far. Like, I'm so thankful for this 1 year being here. I experienced so much with God, and if He has done this much, what is that? Not small challenge, you go do more. Just as a human, you're left with so many thoughts. Oh my God, where am I going to start from? What am I going to do now? What my family, like, I really thought that this was the place we were going to settle and we'll be financially stable, but I guess God has better plans, and this is just me saying, Father Lord, I'm just going to follow your leading. Like, I will never struggle with you. I'm not going to be like the one who wants to plan and plan and plan. I'm tired of toiling. I'm tired of struggling. Like, if you know me, I'm such a hard worker. Like, I always plan. I always want everything to be gang, like, before something happens, I'm already trying to make sure that, but I've become so vulnerable. I've let people come into my space to help me. I've learned to cry out when I need help, and yeah, so I'm just going to let God do whatever He wants to do for I and my family, and just fix us up, because really, baby girl is tired, and it was such a huge blow. Like, I'm not even going to lie and start pretending that, oh, everything is, no. It touched me like I didn't see it coming. Though, yes, we knew we were going to go home soon, but we didn't know we were going to go home and go home not being paid, guys. And yeah, the company finally paid me, but they paid me only 50% of my salary and gave me all the money they gave to me. Never even wish any better thing. Like, it couldn't even buy me my husband's return ticket. Yeah, and our ticket was about ticket we bought was about 700 and something. Like, I'm going to even make another video and tell you guys the stupidness of our Nigerian government and what they did. Like, beg. So I don't want this video to be excessively long, so I'm going to end this video here. There's going to be a part 2, how I'm going to show you guys how we left here, the whole process and all that has been happening. Like, a lot has been happening, guys. Thank you for all those who has reached out to me. Some people were so sensitive, they knew that something was up with me and they all reached out to me. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all. I appreciate everybody who has been there sending me words of encouragement. Like, I can't even thank you guys enough. You guys are amazing. And yeah, that's it. I'm thankful for my support system. I'm thankful for my Aaron and my Hughes. Like, if you're a Bible scholar, you know what that is. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I want you guys to just help me say prayer for my family and pray that God settles us in nicely, you know. Yeah, so this is the end of this video. If you are watched up to this point and you are not subscribed, please see, you for need to have this ministry to the permanent side. Please subscribe. Please give my videos a thumbs up. If you can share, please share. I'm just hoping that, no, I'm not going to say I'm depending on my YouTube channel to be my source of income, because everyone, like my pastor was telling me, don't say you're depending on anything. But yeah, so guys, I'm tired of talking. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.